Hello and welcome to day 2 of the Poor Man's Trading. I am Troy, and this is me recording what I do when I trade starting at very low income. I actually earn my income through the means of doing surveys online, turning that into the capital that I use to invest in stocks. I started this 2 years ago with a different company than what you're going to be seeing me do now, but I started with $15. And every time I cashed out $20, I would take 15 of that and put it into the stock market. Well, not always 15. It used to be five. $15 I had different things I was saving up for. Now it's $15 into the trading, $5 personally. So now in case you have any questions about what I am looking at here, this is called Thinkorswim. It is the trading platform for Charles Schwab, who I have an account with now. I transferred over to them a few weeks ago, and it's I'm still kind of learning the platform, but I do like it. I do like the real-time aspect of it. And what you're going to see me do here right now is I'm just going to go through the stocks that I purchased before the tariff scare. It is, as you can see, April 10th, 2025 at 11 a.m. And we're going to just see how my stocks that I've currently are invested in are performing. And if you see this is the spot where I would earn 1% from what I purchased it for. This is an automatic sell if it hits, let's see, this stock right here, if it hits 587, automatically will sell. That's about 3% more than what I purchased it for. I'm looking for making 1% per week on a stock, and if a stock hits 3%, the system will automatically sell it whether I'm sitting here watching it or not. I'm giving myself a little bit of room. I might be sitting here watching my stocks, I'm like, okay, it's going up. Let's see if it goes up any more before I sell it, and give myself some room. But I always put these limits to sell what I have in case I'm, doing something. I'm not going to sit here all day long watching stocks. I don't have that kind of money invested. I do have let me show you. I currently have $224 set aside for trading in stock market. Of that 224, 193.25 is currently in the market. I have my $5 stocks, of which $90 goes into, and here they are, and how much I've purchased per share, how many shares, and the total in them. This field here will have a negative until I sell it, which I'll never sell a stock for less than what I bought it for. I will hold on to it and collect the dividends to recoup. And when I say I will collect the dividends, that actually goes into one of my guidelines. Only deal in stocks that have dividends. If a stock doesn't have dividends, they don't pay out partial owners of their company, I'm not going to invest in them. That's just a personal thing. I don't want the dividends. If I can get in, make 1 to 3%, get out, move my cash around to another opportunity, I like that. If I'm having to sit for 3 months on a stock because I made a decision that did not go the way I thought it was going to go, and I have to get dividends to kind of recoup it, it's something. It's like insurance. It might take longer to get my 1% out of it, but at least it's something. It's almost a guarantee. Although no company will guarantee you dividends every time. Also, a stock must have some history. I like stocks that show me, first off, a full year here. If I don't see a full year here, you're gone. If I don't see this green dollar sign showing me that you actually pay dividends, you're gone. Real quick, let's go through here. What I normally do is I will shrink this down. Well, that did not shrink down. like it would normally do. Yesterday I had it set to go smaller than this. That is interesting. Let's just shrink this down. I'm going to shrink it down just so I can show you guys on the side by sides why I record what I have, because this does not show me how many shares of a stock I have. If it can, I don't know how to add that on yet. I am still learning this sink or swim, and I do go watch some videos on how to do things on it and educate myself. But real quick, every day I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say, okay, I bought, let's see, UVWM, let's see, or UWMC, the W and M together makes it look like a V. I bought it for 569. It's nope, no bueno. We're going to go on up. X-ray, no good right now. XP, 1412. Ooh, for some reason things have dropped today, even though they announced that tariff 90-day hold. Something must have happened this morning that I'm not aware of yet. Scared everybody. TCPC, I bought it at 784 and it drops. I bought it like right back in here and it just dropped. I've had it all week long. I don't put a date on when I buy these things. I should, for my own history. AES 1242. It's at 1024. So I'm down, but I'm not in the negatives. B&D. Which group is this? This is in the $5 group. Okay, 443. It's at 345 currently. Okay. What's this? ASRV. ASRV. I bought it 244. It's at 213. Struggling to come back up. Might do some today, but I don't expect it to do a lot. Let's see what's soon. ARKO. ARKO with wired at 412. It's at 385. Still has room to come up. It's been kind of sitting there today. We have like very little trade. 131,000 shares traded today. I need to watch that on all the stocks, see if maybe today's just a low. Yep, like this one's 57,000. Whoop. Let's see which one is. What is this? This is AFCG. 571 I paid for it. It's at 477 and a half. I hate the half pennies. It kind of drives me nuts when they do that. And they have a half penny in there. ARI 959. Ooh, it's at 845. We got some room to come up. We have a lot of room to come up to my 1% mark and my 3% mark. So I'll hold on. We hold on to that. And if it has to, it will come all the way around to this time period right here. This is, hey, when was this? June? In June they pay something? Okay. Don't want to. And I have no idea what that was about. I'll have to replay this and read all that message. Was that news alert of theirs? That was weird. COHN 836. Yeah, there must be some movement because I'm getting must be some news coming out. I just got a ding on for the news alert from my phone from Apple talking about stocks. So right now there must be something going on, but I don't use a lot of the news for my stock decisions unless I'm watching an actual stock report from people who are in stocks. The regular news, to me, I think they just put fears out there. I don't know enough to tell people, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, but they sure will, even though they're not in the stocks. Let's see now. Back on Gorse. Squirrel. Okay, 836. It's a $7. Got lots of room. Not gonna work. Okay. Not gonna worry about that one. Not gonna worry about that one. Hmm. That one was very, very disappointing. I actually, my bad call came before the tariff strike. DBI. I bought it at 396. Ooh, it's dropped at 284. So it's got some room. 336 and okay. So right now, there's nothing saying, "Oh, I'm within your limit." I'm here at your mark. You can go ahead and sell me. Everything's low right now, so we're just gonna hold it. Be happy. I did sell that stock yesterday that we were waiting on. It did hit that mark, and we did sell it. We got 24 cents from that sale. So we're still down for the week as far as our weekly goal of 1%. Now, also yesterday, Um, I went to buy some more stocks, thinking I had plenty of room to do so. You would think so. 228 for 193 only, and it told me I didn't have enough funds, so to speak. Well, I had forgotten that because I had a deposit from my bank to had them request money from my bank to Charles Schwab. The money is there, but it's not cleared yet because the bank has 4 days to recall it and take it away from Charles Schwab. If I was to announce and call and say, "Hey, I didn't authorize that," they could go and grab that money. So Charles Schwab doesn't clear your funds until that is done. Until their time has passed and say, "Okay, there's no way for someone to say this is fraudulent and do a trade and then all of a sudden take the cash from us." It's the way of protecting someone from doing that to them. Go in there and make a big old trade, sell the trade, and then take the cash out that they put in 2 days ago. And that would be like totally. I can see people trying to do that. I would hate to see what kind of crime that would be come under. But I have $15. And remember this story that it takes 4 to 5 days for the funds to clear. That was my problem. I don't know if they're clear yet. I'm going to try because we're going to look at which one was short. The $10 investment. We're going to clean up the $10 list and we're going to see if there's anything out there to invest in. Because it's $14. No, I'm sorry. It's $24 low. So we're done with our watch list, checking our current stuff. We're going to go to the $10 list. I'm going to bring it down here so everybody can see. Okay. What we have here. Here's the high. There's the low. The low was hit yesterday down here, but it skyrocketed back up. People said, "Oh, I made some money. If I started here and I bought it, and people kept buying it, and buying it, and I got up here, I'm going to sell it now." Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of that would be a little bit of change. Six to to oh dang, yeah, that was a good one. So they're selling off, but we're not gonna get into that. Mm, okay, what do we have here? We have it's sitting right here on this line. I'm gonna draw a line across, and normally it goes up, right, you know, drops, rode a little bit, came up, and it's right there. Where sometimes it got support back in these 2 months. It got support on that line, and then it drops, and it's back to its normal. Well, I say normal. Let's go see. Let's go look at seasonality. Oh, it's trading above what it normally did in the last 5 years. Yeah, but it normally drops, comes up, steadies out a little bit, and comes up during that season. Okay, so it did a spike like it normally would here, drop down. And for some reason, whether some news about them came out, somebody said, "Hey, I really like this company. I'm going to buy a lot of shares," and the price drove up. But for some reason, it spiked up, then came back down to its normal. But now it's dropping, 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 and it looks like it's going to still take. It still would normally take a small dip, level out, come back up a little bit. So here's the question: that dip to this rise. Normally, let's see. Here's what I look at: 357, 340. Well, at 357, that's 3.5%. 340 is 3.5%. 2, 3, 6, 9. So it's a ride. Can I make 1% this week? Probably not, because a week would be right about here, and it looks like it's going to be dropping normally. Normally it would drop anyway. So this week, this is out. We're going to say standard. And hopefully it will recover. Because I'm expecting it probably to stay in this range. It's going to probably drop down to this range. Okay. Okay, this one's riding along. Drops, drops, drops. Gains a little bit, drops next day. Gains a little bit, drops next day. Yesterday was the low. And this is Xerox. Wow. I wouldn't expect Xerox to be dropping to be this low in the first place. So what's going on here? Right now it is right about here. It's on the low of what today is. Well, this is really bad because this is in my $10 shares. So I don't know how this got into the $10 list. It hasn't been $10. Well, okay, it's $10 list is $5. That's right, $5 or up to $10. It dropped below the $5 mark in terms. Do I like Xerox? Do I like it to recover? What is its normal price range? What is going on with it? The seasonality. It is way below its last 5 years price range, but its seasonality shows that it does drop up until summertime, where it might get a gain. So even though it's at a low right now, and it should be trading on average. Now everybody's kind of doing this though. Every stock has done this. It should be trading right now this year up in the $19 range. It's never been in its normal range. It's average. Now it could be. Now, like I said, this is a 5-year average. It could have been the fifth year. 5 years ago, it could have been up here in the hundreds, and then it dropped down to the 50s, and then it dropped down to here, and it averages out to this price right here in 5 years. But I'd like to see it closer. I would love to see this gap between these lines a little closer. This is just, yeah. I'm not sure what's going on with the company. If okay, this is drop, buy, sold off. Kind of hard to make a decision. There's the low, the buying, so, and I don't see where the support in the. Okay, that one's dropping today. Nope. That one had a low today already, and it looks like it's gonna go lower. This one's interesting. This one already has a low, that they have not let hit that low. The big traders. It's dropping again because people who made their profit yesterday, they're like, "Oh, we got something. We're getting out. I did it. I get, we got something. We're getting out. We got to keep our cash flow moving." So let's see. Does this one have the support here? I'm going to say there's more support in down here than here. And what I mean by that is if I draw a line right here. Oh, come on, good level. And then I come down here, and let's say right about this spot. It seems like you're more likely to get, once it gets to 505, people start buying it more. And once it gets here is when they start to sell it off again. So it looks like they're going to let it fall out. But I would look at it at about 5 to 510. I would look at it. No. No, this one gets a lot of support above that. A lot of people trading above. Will trade it. But at the same time, last year it was about here and it was down here. So it still has room to be low. It's just blatantly saying, okay. This one normally trades higher than where it's at now. This one's more than likely to go up stronger and rebound itself. It's already rebounded. It's already rebounding. Even though today's trading lower, it opened up lower than it ended yesterday. It's still more than likely to rebound. Let's go look at the seasonality chart. Oh. Now it does do a slight roll. And, oops. I keep forgetting you gotta shrink it. There we go. Now this one is trading higher than its average, 5-year average. 957, where normally it would be around the $4, $5 mark. And there's a normal calm down period right here. So that's going to tell me no. Okay, now this one just hit the low. Will it go? Does it get supported? A drop, a big drop, drop. And normally it goes up right here. This is the normal. Then it gets down low and then it starts to rise. I'm only in the V's. So it's just not clear. So let's go. Okay, we're gonna split. We're gonna start speeding this back up. No. Nope. 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 Possibility. Good possibility. TSQ. No. Nah, something that didn't seem right there. Nope. I already own that one. That one's riding. That one, people are taking profits, loss. Taking the profits off of it. Nope. Nope. Okay. This one right here. This one right here, even though, what's the volume at? 125,000. Ooh, just limiting my volume here. Let's see, what's 857? Pretty low for what's normally would be. It does get support around the 8 something. Look at all this. Should I? Okay, now this one is interesting. There's not enough trade though. There's only 8,000. How's that? That one shouldn't even be in my group. At its biggest, it's got 223, but most of the time it's only doing 3, 4, 7. Yeah, I don't want to consider that one anymore. Here we go. No, this one's weird. Oh, volume's down like crazy. Yeah, a lot of volume, then it just kind of like, yeah. We're going to delete that from our list. Okay, so this one's going down. And it has the opportunity to come back up because a lot of it's traded above. Hope so. Will there be another uptick? Do I need to wait till later in the day? Same thing here. Big drops. Big drop, come back a little bit. Sell. Buy in. Sell off. Okay, so a lot of these are... Now this one's a no because it's already up here. And most of its trading's done in this range. So, being up here, the bottom could fall out. Right there. No. No. Sorry, I was looking at something real quick. No. Going down. Wow, this one's trading up higher than I would like. No. Okay, this one's here is interesting. Yep. Started down again. But nope. No. No. Nope. Nope. Ooh. It's gone up once, gone up twice. Usually, lately it's been above this. This one really is looking happy. We've got two uptrends. 570. I could. Let's see, what's the volume like? The volume sucks. That's the problem. Why did your volume have to be so bad? Yeah, and it doesn't get a lot of volume ever. What's making this graph look bad? So short is this one right here, which had a bunch of volume one day, where somebody sold off all their shares. No. Eesh. Right now it's here. Oh wait, that volume sucked too. Yeah. You're gone. Okay. Today's volume is 5 million. See this one here, low things, but because you have ones really big, it makes it all look out of scale. These are 2 and 5 million. Okay. Okay, so it's right here. Most of the year it's below this. It has been going up and down, up and down, up. Jumped up, jumped up, jumped. When it fell down, is it going to recover back to where it was? Is it going to come back down here? Because it's in the middle, I'm not going to get into it. Okay. Low volume trading. Lots of low volume trading right here. Look at all, no trades, no, on this day right here, there was probably a yeah $4 million, 4 million trade stocks sold off, bought, sold. Hmm. Okay, this one here looks like it might have found its bottom, but look, the volume again is very easily manipulated by one person. One person can come in here and buy 2,000 shares at a price, and bam, they violate. They break into the average. Do I like today? The volume is 12,000 shares. Hmm. PROF. PROF. Ooh, that one looks terrible. No, yeah, this one. Just because it's got all those white lines where there was no trading done, we were getting rid of that one. Oh, look, this one, no shares. Okay, now I'm getting to the ones that had no shares in the first place. Boom. Not a lot of history. So I'm getting to part of the chart that I hadn't been able to move. Okay, no history. The stock's been around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 weeks. The stock's been around for 2 weeks. Yeah, get out, take that off my list. Okay, this one pays a share every month. This is probably a mutual fund of some kind. He hit the low, jumped up here, got sold off. It does have 500,000 share trades today. Usually it's doing higher. It's doing up here. Looks like the support has always been around $6 and something. $6.75 roughly. Up to about 705. At heck, 705, 622. Something's telling me to go with this one. Was this PNNT? Okay, so it's actually dove back down towards its normal, and normally it starts going back up again. So there should be a rise. Look at that. Within this time frame, there's a normal rise that happens, and because of this thing, it's kind of dropped off because of the things, the tariffs. But normally it would rise up, and I'm liking that. That rise up right there, from like normally it would be right here at 583. So I would need 6 cents. So that'd be at 589. Could that happen in a day? I mean, within a week, not a day. There's another day, right about here. Yeah, normally it would go up 9, 10 cents in a week during this time period. This is, just out of the. So if the normal owners, if the normal people who trade this stock are like, hey, we believe in this, we're gonna keep it. There's something saying, go for it. That this is. It normally does this. It'll drop, it'll rise up, drop, rise up, and it just repeatedly, and that makes us money. A repeat, rise up, drop, drop. Now do a rise. That rise will be a dramatic rise because there was a dramatic drop. But okay, we're gonna risk this one. $6.20. I have 24, 23, 612. I'll do 3 shares. We're going to do 3 shares. No, wrong. We're going to click that one. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 623. Limit. Okay, no fee here, so this stock is in the United States. All right, I bought it at 622, and it had some pennies. Okay, so we're gonna say it's 623. All right, so it was 6.23. We bought 3 shares. What is the PNNT? Okay, 84.64 out of $89 in this grouping. Pretty dang close. $212 now out there working for me. So I have just over $11. No, just under $12 working, free up. And we'll just see. Now today I have not been able to work on my capital because I was busy this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and, now that I've recorded my my transaction, we did my transaction, and it looks like the funds have cleared. Might have also been the funds what I sold yesterday hadn't cleared the stocks. They hadn't recouped that. They haven't got that money yet, so I had to wait. Always keep some money free for that, because sometimes when you sell a stock, you can't immediately go buy a different stock. There has to be the transactions, and I could have been caught up in that yesterday too. Also, you saw how I was clearing out some of this list, because this list was made, and I'm going to do this for myself to remind myself how I did this. I did this by Stock Hacker, going to the scan, Stock Hacker, looking at the stock close. This one was the group of $10.01 to $15. So let's say I wanted to do another group. Let's say I wanted to do my $20 group. Get that ready. We're going to say the minimum would have to be the 1501. Oops. The maximum of the stock price would be $20. The volume 1,000 shares a day. I'm going to change that. That was just my minimum 10,000 a day. We're going to scan. You've requested a very large number of symbols. Make a symbol out of memory and network traffic and degrade performance of your application. Do you want to continue? Yes. This is every stock that fit those two criteria. They trade between $15 and $20. They have over 10,000 shares traded in volume today. What happens is I end up saving this into a watch list and then going through them to remove any of them that do not have dividends. The ones with the green dots, that means their dividends are already paid or getting ready to pay, and that's automatically clear for me. But I go through, I look at that, because I don't think there is a way for me to add a filter for, let's say I want to add how much change, their volume differences. I could do by PE ratio. So if they have a 0, that means they don't pay anything. But I can't say, hey, do they actually have dividends? There's nothing saying. try that. Let's learn something. Hmm. Okay, 386 have PE ratio. Yes. Still 386. So that's 386 stocks I'd put into a list and start going through them to see if they actually pay the dividends. Because PE ratio is supposed to be the ratio of what you get, how many stocks you'd have to earn, or how many stocks you have to have for the earnings to pay enough to buy one more stock, basically. If I have a stock that's, if I understand it, a stock that's valued at, let's say, $20, if their dividends pay me $1, their PE ratio is, you know, 20 to 1. I need 20 of them to pay dividends to buy one more share. The lower your PE ratio, the better. Now, I could be wrong. Okay, so I have been recording this for, it says, 47 minutes. And that's the trading I'm going to be doing today. As I bought something with funds that I got from yesterday. So we just gotta sit, wait, see if we get 1% out of somebody. This week, like I said, with the tariffs and everything, and we're gonna hope for 1% for the week. We still have what's today, Thursday. We have the end of the day. We have tomorrow. We'll have to see how the weekend goes. How the end of the week goes. The weekend there is no trading. How the end of the week goes. So, but I appreciate everybody being here and watching this. Oh, and I'm going to go over here because I just want to show everybody. If you're watching this and you want to know how I earn my collateral, my capital, it's going. This is it right here. Prime opinion. Every point is a penny. This is a 5-minute survey. Could pay up to 19 cents. I say pay up to because if you ever start surveying, you get disqualified. That survey will pay you 1 to 4 cents because you did try to get into it and qualify, and there's something they didn't like, or you know, oh well, you're not of the right age that we were looking for, so here's a couple of cents. I am level 21. I have been in this since September of 2023, and I have pulled out over $300 from this site. I do not do the offers. You can if you'd like. I tried one offer here and did not like how it was going because when I did this right here, it didn't pop up. I didn't get rewarded for it. I actually did this. I bought something. and I didn't get rewarded for either one of those. I was like, nope, that's it. So, of course, I can't believe it's already been 30 days. They said it's already ended, but I was like, well, when you didn't record that, you recorded everything else I did to that point, but you didn't record that I made a purchase and reward me for it. That was it. But yeah, if you're trying to figure out how you can start the stock market and you want to uh, work on, don't know how to build your capital up, you're more than welcome to use my referral link and down below this uh, video. I would very much appreciate it as a little thank you. But you got to do what you got to do. If you, like I said, if you go and you just work extra time for your capital, if you go collect aluminum cans to sell for your capital, if you go to the beach and look for coins in parks and look for coins with a metal detector, whatever you feel like you can build your capital every day, whether it's a few pennies, whether it's a few dollars, you just build your capital, you build yourself a habit, because this is, you're building a good habit of saving up, building your capital, and finding the stocks that make you feel good, that you feel good about, and making your list and trading, and never selling for less than what you bought it for, being willing to hold on to it, because we're not talking millions of dollars we're holding on to. We're poor. But if we need to hold a few bucks for a little bit and get some kind of return on them, we can do that. We're just going to spend more time getting capital. So right now I'm done trading. I'm actually going to go do a couple of surveys. This morning I was too busy, but I've got a couple of surveys I can do right here. If I did this one, if I did this one, and might have a chance. Only 46 people have done this one and put a 3-star rating, so it's not that best. Likely I will get disqualified, but if I do it, ooh, and let's see, it just passed me up, so it's finished. But that'd have been a good one. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching.